What if the woman he has trusted for years, the woman he calls his mother, has been hiding the truth from him all along? As Carmina desperately struggles to keep her past buried, Jorginho gets closer than ever to uncovering the secret that could change everything, and by the end of this episode, he witnesses something so unexpected, that nothing will ever be the same again. Stay until the end, because the final scene is one of the most suspenseful moments in Avenida Brasil so far. Let's begin. The episode opens with Jorginho determined to uncover the truth about his childhood. He is convinced that only one person can finally give him the answers he has been searching for, Neide. Even though he has no idea where to find her, Jorginho refuses to give up. Every clue leads him closer to a mystery that has haunted his life for years. Deep inside, he knows someone has been lying to him, and he won't stop until he uncovers the whole truth. Meanwhile, back at Tufau's mansion, Carmina is celebrating. For the first time in a long while, she believes she has won Jorginho's trust again. She smiles. She feels relieved, convinced that her plan is finally working, but Nina watches everything in silence. Every smile on Carmina's face only fuels her anger. She knows that behind that fake kindness hides a woman willing to do anything to protect her darkest secret. To everyone else, Carmina looks like a caring mother, but Nina knows the truth. Every second Carmina spends manipulating Jorginho makes Nina even more determined to expose her once and for all. Elsewhere, Monalisa decides it's finally time to end her endless arguments with Suelen. At least, that's what she hopes. The conversation begins peacefully, but within minutes, the insults start flying again. Suelen can't resist provoking Monalisa, and Monalisa refuses to stay quiet. The argument quickly escalates, until Iran steps in. He begs both women to stop fighting and move on. After plenty of resistance, they reluctantly agree to keep the peace, for now. Meanwhile, another scandal is about to explode. Alexia finally realizes she has been manipulated. She discovers that Cadinho secretly sabotaged her wedding to Rui by getting the groom drunk during his bachelor party. Humiliated and furious, she decides to get revenge immediately. Without wasting a second, Alexia calls the police. She reports that Cadinho was driving under the influence. Soon afterward, Cadinho is stopped at a police checkpoint. The breathalyzer confirms everything. There is no way out. Cadinho is arrested on the spot. His world begins to collapse. At the same time, Noêmia and Verônica remain united. After discovering all of Cadinho's lies, the two women decide they aren't done seeking revenge. Now they have another target, Alexia. Together, they begin planning a surprise that could completely ruin her wedding to Rui. The battle between them is only beginning. Back in Davino, another confrontation erupts. Iran and Leandro argue once again during soccer practice, but football isn't really the problem. Suelen's pregnancy continues to divide them. Neither man can hide his jealousy. Their emotions boil over as they exchange harsh words in front of the rest of the team. At the mansion, Tufau unknowingly delivers terrible news to Carmina. He tells her that Jorginho has discovered Neide lied about his past. The words hit Carmina like a lightning bolt. She struggles to hide her panic, but inside, she is terrified. Things are slipping out of her control. Then Tufau reveals something even worse. Jorginho visited the cemetery where Dinora is buried. He has been checking every detail of his childhood, searching for answers. Carmina realizes the nightmare she feared for years may finally be coming true. One mistake, one loose end, could destroy everything she built. Meanwhile, a daughter refuses to give up on Mercy, still hoping to win her heart back. He surprises her with a gift, a handbag. Mercy clearly doesn't like it, but she tries not to hurt his feelings. The rest of the family quickly notices her awkward reaction. Soon everyone is laughing, providing one brief moment of humor before the tension returns, because Carmina has another problem. Max. She confronts him furiously. According to Carmina, Max's lies were exactly what pushed Jorginho to become suspicious of Neide. She blames him for everything. Her patience is gone. She warns Max that another mistake could destroy both of them. Max desperately tries to defend himself, but even he realizes, their lies are falling apart. Meanwhile, Jorginho refuses to stop investigating. Every answer only raises more questions. Every clue convinces him that someone close to him has been hiding the truth his entire life. He knows he's close, closer than ever. Then comes the unforgettable final sequence. Carmina decides she can no longer wait. She drives to Neide's house herself. She believes she must convince Neide to remain silent forever. She has no idea that Jorginho is following the very same trail. As he approaches the house, he suddenly freezes, hidden from sight. He watches Carmina walk straight inside Neide's home. For a few seconds, he can't even breathe. His mind races. Why does Carmina know Neide? How are they connected? Has she been lying to him all these years? Without realizing she's being watched, Carmina disappears inside the house. Jorginho remains outside, completely stunned. In that single moment, everything changes. For the first time, he becomes absolutely certain that Carmina knows far more about his past than she has ever admitted. And if she's hiding this, what else has she been hiding? The truth is getting closer. The lies are beginning to crack, and Carmina's carefully built world may finally be on the verge of collapse. Now tell me, do you think Jorginho is finally going to discover the truth about his childhood, or will Carmina find a way to silence Neide before it's too late? Because if you thought this episode was intense, just wait until the next one. The secrets are getting harder to hide, the lies are falling apart, and the battle between Nina and Carmina is about to reach a point of no return.